The only time I've been in a wheelchair was when I was wheeled out carrying my newborn.
Mom!
Hello, welcome to MomGamers, the channel where moms can look at video gaming and talk about mom stuff. It's just for you and to let you know that you're not the only one, girl. My son, wonderful Remy, is playing ROBLOX, and ROBLOX is again a game that has multiple games in it. And this one is about hospital. And that's actually what we're going to talk about today, is about you as moms. How many times have you taken your children to the hospital? I'm not sure if you can hear, but my sweet baby is crying in the background, but my husband he's a wonderful hubby, and he's taking care of baby. Which I think also is why a lot of women, or especially moms, can't do any gaming channels, because we wear many hats. We're moms, wives, chauffeurs, volunteer, we work, the chef, and how in the world can we do something? And YouTube takes a lot of time. I think people are fooled into thinking that you press a button and you get views, but a lot of work goes into it. Anyways, so my little person is called My Mommy's a Gamer, and she's like running around this hospital building. It's a role-playing game, so there's no like point, or you just run around, right, honey? You just go around. So you go around. I'm not sure about you, but hospitals have a really nice feel to them, a really good hospital. Knowing that people are being taken care of in many multiple ways. I myself have been hospital in many times, obviously to deliver my wonderful children, but also for emergencies as well. And I've seen quite a few hospitals within the Twin Cities of, the great state of Minnesota. And we live in Minneapolis, so we usually go to the big ones here, which is Fairview. Which, by the way, what big hospital branch are you part of with? Up in Minnesota, there's Fairview, there's Health Partners, there's Park Nicollet. I know there's like one or two other really big ones, but I don't know. And so now she's in a wheelchair. The only time I've been in a wheelchair was when I was wheeled out carrying my newborn. And I'll never forget that feeling. It's such a tender moment. I mean, how do you feel? You're being in the hospital for the first time, whether for yourself or your children. And the big question is, when do you take your children to the hospital? Are you those moms? Tell me. For me, I have to admit, I only do it when I absolutely need to. Here's why. Either I can't tell you how many times, or it happens all the time when either I'm sick or in this case, my children are sick, and then they're sick, but I'm thinking, I think they'll be okay. And then they get really sick, and then, first of all, I can't schedule like at a clinic, because when I go to the clinic, it's like, oh, the doctor is available next Tuesday. Well, why would I go next Tuesday when my son is sick now? Anyways, I'm talking about an emergency setting, the emergency hospital. You go there, and I go there, and guess what? Like, usually everything's fine. Their fever or whatever they're hurting already starts to dissipate and go down, like while in the waiting room. And then we wait. By the way, the waiting rooms, why can't, I know there's really smart people in there, doctors, nurses, like the healthcare administrative staff, business people, accountants. Why do they make waiting rooms the wait so long? Please tell me. I would like to know. And then finally, I go in there, waiting very, very long. And then guess what? The doctor says, oh, your son's fine. Give him some Tylenol. He should be fine in a couple of days. And that was my whole deal this whole time. I thought of that already. Why am I being told this again? That's it. So that's my take on hospitals. I know some moms who go there a lot, and that's just they want the reassurance, or sometimes a real type of infection comes and they need certain types of antibiotics. But then I know some moms, even more hardcore than me, who hardly go. I don't know how they do it. They hardly go. Maybe they're more holistic, or they use other methods before going to the hospital. So here's the patient. Have you had any really cool or sad hospital stories? And then there's this one where this room is very, very pink. I think I might, if I were to stay in the hospital this pink, I would get more ill than sick. I heard somewhere the hospital should be very light yellow, light blue, for it to work, make the person heal, and that's how it should work. So anyways, look at the link, look for our past videos to see how it is. You might like it. I'm trying to put a playlist together too. And has anybody seen like the triage desk where they admit people in, the nurses or the people that come in there? There's multiple ways where I can get lost in there. Yeah. And there's always that one yellow sign where the slippery floor, you got to be careful to be okay. Yeah, all these people, they're running around. Which, by the way, if a real hospital had all this chaos, it wouldn't be a hospital too, I think. It'll be not very good. Okay, then finally insert randomly cute video picture. Let's see if you like it. But you know what? One thing is nice. I think hospitals also do a good job at directing people where to go. Okay. Oh my gosh, my sweet baby's crying, and my first intuition is to go get my cute baby. But maybe my baby needs to go to the hospital because she's crying. That's how they tell you that they need you. Oh. Back to Roblox. Why is there like a money sign on the bottom? The bottom left corner. And then the top left corner, there's a whole bunch of like chats or chitty chat. And then my son who's playing, Remy, he's like laughing. I don't know why. I don't know why it's funny. And now the lady's in the wheelchair again. Mommy's a game. I'm in the wheelchair again. By the way, have any of you ever been in a wheelchair? Have any of you ever been in a wheelchair for like a long time? Not just being wheeled out to the car with a baby, but been in a wheelchair? What are your horrific hospital stories? But the color, I'm sorry to say, but I'm not even a designer, but the color coding, now the pink with the white, it looks more like a club, like a dance club, not a hospital. But I appreciate the effort. I do like the walls. They look like they're very well designed. The walls and the seating area. There's trash bins everywhere. I haven't seen a bathroom, and you need a lot of bathrooms. But again, I want to know what you think about your own hospital stories with your children. Do you take them all the time, or are you a mom that waits only until necessary? So again, Mom Gamers, let us know what you think, and subscribe, tell a friend about Mom Gamers on YouTube. Thanks.